I'm going to be reading the two passages for Ready Lesson 11. You may listen and then complete your Ready Lesson 11 form and submit that. Secrets in the Stones. Huge stone slabs dot a grassy field on a plain located in southern England. Some stones lie scattered, others stand upright and form part of a large circle. For centuries, visitors have wondered how and why this giant structure was built. Let's use our subheadings. What are the secrets of Stonehenge? These slabs are part of Stonehenge, an ancient stone construction that dates back 5,000 years. In their quest to unlock the structure's mysteries, archaeologists have found many artifacts at the site, including animal bones, stone tools, and bone skewers. But even though some questions about the site's purpose have been answered, many remain. So this tells us that scientists are still learning. They know some things, but they plan to continue to learn more about the Stonehenge. Two possible answers. At first, the site included just a circular ditch surrounding two barrows, or burial mounds, and a smaller circle of 56 pits. Archaeologists have found ashes in these pits and in the circular ditch, and they believe the ashes are from the cremation or ritual burning of dead bodies. One theory is that Stonehenge was initially a place where people held religious ceremonies and buried the dead. Some scientists believe that Stonehenge is much more than a burial ground. On the summer solstice, the rising sun's rays align perfectly with a huge outlying stone in the center of the stone circle. This suggests that Stonehenge may have been used to track the seasons. Whatever its true purpose, however, Stonehenge remains a majestic sight. Then you will go and you will answer the questions in your form. I think there's 3 of them. And then you'll answer questions for the Dead Sea Scrolls. One day, a young Bedouin shepherd tossed a rock into a desert cave on the northwest shore of the Dead Sea. He was looking for a stray goat and thought it might have wandered into the cave. The boy heard a cracking sound and became curious. What the shepherd discovered in that cave were old jars filled with 7 ancient scrolls. The boy may not have realized the full importance of this find on that day in 1947, but luckily others did. The young shepherd brought the scrolls to an antiques dealer who sold 4 of them to an archbishop of the Syrian Orthodox Church. 2 archaeologists at Hebrew University bought the other scrolls and donated them to Israel. A museum was founded to house these precious documents, which became known as the Dead Sea Scrolls. Over the next decade, 10 other caves containing manuscripts were found in the Judean desert. Archaeologists also excavated the ruins of Qumran not far from the caves. They turned up more documents written in Hebrew, Greek, Aramaic. There were hundreds of documents, either complete or in fragments. Some of the scrolls were written on dried animal skins, while others were written on papyrus, the largest measuring 30 feet long. These were very old manuscripts, of course, around 2,000 years old. Scientists used a special technique called carbon dating to determine how old they were. Ancient coins found near the scrolls also indicated their age. So why are the Dead Sea Scrolls so important to historians? Some of them are copies of fragments from the Hebrew Bible. In fact, the scrolls are the earliest known copies of the Bible. Other parchments contain commentary on biblical text, and still others are copies of the prayer books of the Jewish people showing their views on religion and society. Scholars say that these papers reveal important information about the Second Temple period. This period spanned the 3rd century BCE to 68 CE, a time of political conflict. During this period, the Jews lived uneasily under Roman rule. Through the examination of the scrolls, historians have gained insight into Jewish life and thought in ancient Palestine. Who actually did the work of copying out documents in the scrolls? There are several theories. One suggests that the Essenes may have performed all or much of this task. The Essenes were a very strict group of Jews who left Jerusalem to live in the desert. The Essenes believe that people have become too worldly and so they went to live apart from society. The discovery of the Dead Sea Scrolls sparked a half a century of study and debate. It is difficult to prove that they were left behind by just one group of people. We know that they were created over a period of 300 years. It is quite possible that different groups of people created or copied these manuscripts and fragments. It's not clear who hid them or why. Some say that the Essenes or other sects wanted to conceal them from the Romans. There's no way to be sure, though. What we do know is that the Dead Sea Scrolls are one of the most important discoveries of our times. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be looking at each paragraph and determining why is that paragraph important to the whole passage. What is this paragraph contributing to the whole? Your questions are going to break it down into paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3, and 4. So go back as you answer each of these questions and read the paragraph that each question is talking about. Take a look at your choices and see which of those choices answers the questions that apply to that particular paragraph. Take your time and be careful. Have fun learning.